Hello, fellow Kings fans, from Ports House of Washington to Southern California, and wherever you may be. Welcome to episode 4 of my 10-part mini-series chronicling my 41-year history as a loyal fan of the Los Angeles Kings, loyalty to royalty. I'm Ray Jackson, your host. The previous episodes, we were talking about my born and raised in LA, all the history I have with the Kings, as well as, of course, all the merchandise I brought up with me from LA in 1987. Well, Kings fans, you want to get to the jerseys. I know you want to mention that you have a jersey collection, Ray? Well, yes, I do. It's separated by home, away, and also the jerseys. So, as Bill Cunningham would say, let's put the cheese on the cracker and get to it, shall we? Over here, of course, I mentioned when Dr. Jerry Buss purchased the team in 1979, how he intended to make a few changes to the Kings in order to make them more marketable. Well, here's the first home jersey we wore under Dr. Jerry Buss, the only one we wore under Dr. Jerry Buss. Nice and done, and yeah, forum blue and gold. Yes, it's not purple, it's forum blue and gold. Remember that, forum blue. And to let you know, none of these are throwbacks or retro reproductions or vintage collection or anything like that. As you can tell here, it's got the CCM tag here, right here. And of course, these were when jerseys were made in Canada as well as the USA, when they were really good back then. On the back here, of course, all my jerseys are blank in the back as well. And the screen printed CCM logo on here, but the Kings logo is indeed stitched on there and well made too. Of course, we wore that until Dr. Jerry Buss sold the Kings to Bruce BIGHMW, who, without question, was probably one of the best owners we had, other than Phil and Nancy Anschutz, and of course our founder, Jack Kent Cooke, back in the 70s and 60s. Here's the next one I got. Bruce BIGHMW not only brought the greatest one to LA, he also introduced these jerseys right here. That's right, right here. And it's the home jersey of the Kings when we were wearing them back then from 1988 until 1998. It's got the CCM tag right here, of course. Beautifully done at that too. A little bit of a stain right here, of course. But you can understand me and the Kings fan, how you want to show your pride everywhere you go, of course. Doesn't that look awesome, Kings fans? Of course, we wore this for a long time at home and things like that. And I followed them loyal to that. Also, I mentioned 1998, 1999. The first season under the new ownership and current ownership of Phil and Nancy Anschutz and the Anschutz Entertainment Group. Well, here's the Kings jersey we wore at home for our only season at the Forum before moving to Staples Center. Yes, the Forum was our home from 1967 to 1998. And these were the Kings jerseys we wore on the ice back there. Of course, this was also the first series of replicas made by Starter. Of course, you can tell right here is the Starter logo right here, of course. Starter always made pretty good jerseys and things like that. They always have. I happen to have a huge collection of Starter jerseys of other teams as well. Not in the NHL, but rather with the Oakland Los Angeles Raiders, of course. I'm a Raiders fan too. Over here, Coho. This was made in Canada, by the way. Here's the home. There's the, well, I guess you could call it the home jersey, because in 03-04, NHL Commissioner Gary Bettman mandated that they go back to the dark colors for being the home colors and the light colors for being away, after years of me knowing that it was the exact opposite. Coho logo here. Of course, you got this coming up here, of course. Isn't that beautiful? And I believe, yeah, the NHL tag is on here right now as well. And we wore those throughout the years, and then came the first NHL lockout, which canceled the entire 2004-2005 season. There was no champion crowned at the particular time. But when we came back into play, a couple of years later, it was a new jersey design based with safety in concern, of course, especially with the amount of injuries we hockey fans and hockey players settle on the ice. And here was the first ever jerseys for Reebok. I believe it's the Edge 1.0 or maybe the Premier ones. But yeah, here you go. And made by Reebok under the then name RBK along with the CCM. You see the Reebok Vector right here, of course. And something that's a little bit flimsy in my book. I mean, you know, the silk patch, the patches that were put on the shoulders for replicas, you know, you can tell it's a smooth satin type of twill. It's not really embroidered. And you got the NHL logo right here, of course. And that's what I have here. We wore this until 2011, 2012, when it was made the third jersey, and here was the then alternate jersey made permanently into our current home jerseys that we wear at Staples Center. Yeah, this is what the standard is all about now for Kings fans. Yep, Reebok, of course, has the NHL logo, as I told you about, the NHL, the LA Shield, of course, which has become the symbol of excellence in the National Hockey League. And we wore this for our 2 Stanley Cup championships in 2012 and 2014. And you see here on the sleeve, there's the Reebok Vector logo right here, which was made back then, of course, as opposed to the script logo, which they have on here. And I still continue to collect jerseys to this very day. The moment a new jersey comes out, I'll be one of the first to purchase it through either the Team LA store online or through the Kings or NHL.com, of course. But until next time, fellow Kings fans, this is Ray Jackson reminding all of you that the 3 most important words in the English language are Go Kings Go! Peace out, good night, enjoy the game, everybody!